Okay guys, so right here and right now I'm standing in front of the Federal Staff Housing Estate Gwarinpa. This is known as the Setraco Gate. It is the entrance into 2nd Avenue. 2nd Avenue starts right here. So join me as I take you inside and tell you more about 2nd Avenue, why it stands out, its uniqueness, and what you can find in 2nd Avenue. I remain your host, Lady Messiara, and this is Smyle Radio TV. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So what's the name, please?
My name is William Obi.
Okay, Williams. Okay, please, Williams, do you work here in 2nd Avenue or you live here?
I live here. I've lived here for like 20 years.
20 years?
Yes,
oh.
yes.
So, what has been the experience so far?
Okay, like when I moved here, my dad was actually the first chairman of this estate. We actually brought electricity to Gwarinpa. There was no electricity when we came here like 20 years ago. Everywhere was bush. This house behind me was like the third house. Wow. That was built on this street. While that was the first house over there. Where I live was the second house that was built. Wow. That's in the whole of Gwarinpa. So when we came here, there was a lot of bushes. A lot of people were scared to live here. There were a lot of illegal occupants. You understand? Like the way you see the suburbs now. Yeah. Like the way, for example, Zuba is and Duse is. That was the way Gwarinpa was. The only difference is that there were a lot of buildings. Okay. And then I actually started wondering, how are we going to cope here, you understand? Because there was nobody to talk to. You could shout from here and somebody on the end of the street would hear you. But over time, as soon as electricity, I think electricity was the main driving point. As soon as electricity came, people started moving here, you understand? Then water came, there was no water. After like a year, electricity came, then water came. Then we started seeing influx of a lot of people, you know? And then the hotels, they took over. You know, we started having hotels, plazas, and all of that. It was a little bit challenging because it had an effect on the electricity. But we like the crowd. You know, nobody's an island.
So it's been a wonderful experience for you.
Wonderful. It's becoming a nuisance though because of all this amount of kekes that are here, but we'll survive. So
5 years from now, how do you see 2nd Avenue? Would it be like 3rd Avenue?
I think there'll be more crowds, you understand? Because Gwarinpa is very popular. Why? Because this estate leads virtually to everywhere in Abuja. You stand at this express, especially this Setraco Gate. Yeah. You know, you stand here, you can go to AYA, you can go to Zuba, you can go to Kubwa, you can go to Wuse, you can go to Jabi from here. You understand? So it virtually leads everywhere. You understand? It was the people who lived there that actually branded it Setraco Gate because of the company Setraco opposite it. So that was a kind of way to describe this particular gate. A lot of people get confused. What is Setraco Gate? You understand? But SCC is just directly opposite this estate. So that's why it's called Setraco Gate.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, please.
So what's the name, ma?
Odunlami Oluwakemi.
Okay, ma. So ma, tell us about, business so far in 2nd Avenue. How has business been for you?
Well, I'm a Christian, so let me start by saying everything we give thanks. But actually, this place has been better. I used to be in a plaza, in a complex before I moved here. And if I have to compare business here with where I was coming, I would say this place is much better. Because here, due to the rent I'm paying here is less than what I was paying there. So it helped me to bring down the prices of my goods. So see people come in and they will tell me, because I did basically with Turkey wares, come in and say, oh, you're selling Turkey wares and your prices are this cheap. So it has really helped. Though because of the lockdown, due to the season we had lockdown, there was a drop. But now business is picking up. I can actually say it's actually picking up. People it's bouncing back.
Okay. So how long have you been here?
This is my 4th year here.
Do you think 2nd Avenue will be better than it is right now, like in 2 years' time?
Yes. I am quite optimistic that it will be. Because, like I said, if not for the lockdown, the business, and when you get to any new area, after a while, the more you are getting acclimatized to that area, the more you study the terrain, you look at what people want. At least with the years I've spent here, I can proudly say it will. and by the grace of God, because now I'm getting used to the kind of the people here, what they want. And I notice that people want quality things, but they don't want to pay big prices. So I can see that improvement. So in the next 2 years, I know it will be quite better. It will keep getting better. If not for the COVID, I know it will. But now things are even people are coming, the awareness is there. And because here what we have is corner shops, we don't have complexes, so to say. People believe that when they come in, they can get what they want at very affordable prices, because we don't have to put the goods. We don't have to put the prices on the goods, since the shops are also, the prices are affordable. So we are able to meet the needs of the masses. So in the next 2 years, I know it will get better.
All right. Second Avenue is going to get better in the next 2 years.
Even now, it's okay.
Even now, okay. So can you compare Second Avenue to Third Avenue? What is the difference between Second Avenue and Third Avenue? No, Third Avenue seems to be the commercial hub, like the main business center. So are you thinking of moving to Third Avenue anytime soon? What's the difference?
With the way Third Avenue is going, you can see that on a daily basis, you see plazas, complexes skyrocket, just coming up. And the rent there is not as friendly as the rate the buildings are coming. Okay, it's not the same. It's not the same. Here in Second Avenue, you know what we have? We have the normal shops that can meet the needs of the masses. We have quality. Our prices are still very, very affordable. I've seen so many times customers will come and they will tell me that they are coming from Third Avenue. Why? They see what they want, but the prices are high. And I keep telling them, you can't blame them. They have to pay for the 3 million, 4 million shops they have bought. But here, Second Avenue, because of the kind of shops we are able to sell the same quality, even better quality than Third Avenue, but our prices are still reasonable. So I see Second Avenue getting better. And people here, easily, we don't, our parking space, you don't regime it to only yourself. People can park anywhere and come in. Unlike Third Avenue, once you cannot get a parking space where you want to buy, you may have to go or sometimes come back. But here you can park anywhere and move, and that's what people want. It's choked up. Yes, that's the right word. Thank you very much. It's choked up. But here you can easily park anywhere and come in and buy what. And here you don't have issues of traffic. We don't have traffic. Third Avenue, because it's choked up, you keep having traffic over and over. But here you can see the road is free, so you can just come in. Accessibility is very okay here.
Okay, you've heard it from our last interviewer. Second Avenue is easily accessible, unlike Third Avenue. So we are still on Second Avenue, and this right here is the end of Second Avenue. The traffic light behind me marks the end of Second Avenue. Like we have seen, Second Avenue is more calmer and less busy than that of Third Avenue. In Second Avenue, we can find, places like the famous IC World, the Prudent International School. We can also find the Trafford Hotel. But unlike Third Avenue, it's more of the commercial side. But Second Avenue is more, or majorly, the residential aspect. So Second Avenue is a very calm place to stay. If you're coming into Gwarinpa and you're looking for somewhere calm and cozy, to settle in, Second Avenue got you covered. So guys, I remain your host, Lady Messiara, and we have come to the end of today's episode. This is Smyle TV. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media handles at Smyle TV on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until we meet again.